put all my things on gregarious. It sometimes takes a little longer to do it on gregarious. Now I'm kind of weirded out because I had this. It had me do something weird when I signed up, and I hope it's going to be okay. Okay, it looks like it's there, and I am. It looks like live on Facebook, and I don't know what is going on here. I wanted to put my sound down. Okay, so I've got that going, and I'm just gonna say hello. This is Capricorntigress. From Astrology, a look inside. Now, here is the truth of the matter. I know that by just coming on YouTube, not on Facebook, not on TikTok, not on Instagram, but YouTube, I most likely will not have anyone here with me. And I'm not saying anything against people on YouTube, but you guys, y'all don't support me the way you should be supporting me. I see there's supposedly 8,000 of you out there now, but I don't see you guys, and it might just be that I have not been coming as normal, like I should be showing up. So I'm gonna try to show up more often so I can have the kind of responses on YouTube like I have on TikTok, because it's always a party when I go live on TikTok. So I'm gonna do this though, because I have not done any readings for anybody on YouTube in the month of Sundays. I am here to do that. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask me questions. If not, I am going to do some readings for the signs, all 12 zodiac signs. If I have the energy for it, I will do it. And I just want to give you guys something so that you have it for, we're almost into Virgo. We are officially in Virgo season. And the crazy thing is, it just kind of came up on us, right? Without us realizing, oh my gosh, we're already here in Virgo season. And as you can hear, I've got my cards. I got my favorite deck, and if you follow me, you should know what they are. It's the Miss Cleo Tarot deck. People laugh at me about this deck, but me and this deck have a spiritual connection. And I'm going to say something else right now, and I kid you not. The sun is exactly, I believe it's to the exact minute. I'm going to let you know in just a second, but the moon is exactly on my 8th house. So I think I'm going to be able to get some type of spiritual something out of this night that I might not otherwise get, because it is a lot going on. I just happen to have 0 degrees of Virgo on my 8th house cusp. And I just want to make sure that it isn't exactly, let's see. No, it's actually still technically in my 7th house by 6 minutes, because I've got my 2nd house starts at 0 degrees and 53 minutes. So I'm 0 degrees and 53 minutes, and a Virgo will be me. So this is like 7. By the time I finish, it'll be in my 8th house, which means I'll just be cooking with steam, you guys. And whatever information I give you is going to be highly psychic, okay? Just know that. I didn't plan it that way. It just worked out that way. But yeah, it's almost exactly on my 8th house. Like, wow. And yeah, I don't know what sign I'll be in by the time I get to that 8th house. I guess I'll be by that time, I'll probably be at Scorpio by then. So let's talk about where the planets are, and I'll tell you where everything is. And I said the moon, I'm talking about the sun. The sun is at 0 degrees and 39 minutes of Virgo. And I just discovered my 8th house is 0 degrees and 53 minutes of Virgo. So it's going to be very exciting. Also, the moon is at 26 degrees of Scorpio. Can you believe it? What a psychic night. Now, now listen to this. Not only is this moon at 26 degrees of Scorpio, it is conjunct my own Venus at 28 degrees of Scorpio, but it is square my Leo Mars in the seventh house, which made me come out here at 24 degrees of, or is it 26 degrees of Leo? But we also have Mars at 27 degrees of Virgo. So it's sextile the moon exactly, like by a minute right now. And also it is trine Pluto in Capricorn, which happens to be inside my first house at 28 degrees of Capricorn retrograding back into Capricorn. So this, like I said, it's a very, wait, I'm not done. And Neptune is trine this moon at 26 degrees of Pisces. I think we've got a kite. Do we got a kite here? Let me see. This is amazing. I mean, it's definitely a lot of sextiles, almost like a grand sextile, because we got Uranus at 23 degrees. If we had something in Cancer, we would have a grand sextile. That's really a lot of flow. And I don't know if you feel that flow, but there's, just go with it. If you feel that flow, if you're open to that flow, go with that flow. I know there's maybe some people out there experiencing some tension, some dis-ease, because Venus is retrograde in Leo, and it is a square Jupiter in Taurus right now. And you know, the funny thing is Taurus is ruled by Venus, so it's a really not good square right now. So some people might be feeling that dis-ease, and hopefully whatever I tell you with these cards, I'm just itching to get to them, is going to give you the answers that you seek. Also, if you like to get a personal question asked by me, and you guys, excuse me, I may have to put on my air conditioner. Right before I went live, I cooked dinner. It was salmon, and I was baking it, and I overcooked it. I was making a TikTok, and for some reason, TikToks take forever to make, and I burned it. And so I ate it, but it was burnt, and I think the smell, the smoke. And I don't know if you've been reading in the papers about Seattle, but in Seattle, we've had major warnings about the smoke, the air quality has been really bad in Seattle because of the fires. So just know, if I jump up to put on the air conditioner, that would be probably why. So let's see, anything else I'm seeing with these planets, because that's an amazing, I mean, the fact that we've got so many sextiles right now between like the earth signs and Scorpio, that, I mean, that's just, and Pisces, that's amazing. Now there is, I wanted to see if there was a possibility for something square, because the North Node is at 26 degrees of Aries, and that is square that Pluto in Capricorn. So we do have a little tension here. We got a couple of squares going on, but overall, I mean, I think it's just kind of pleasant, especially psychically. That felt very psychic where these placements are right now. So I'm going to start with the sign of Virgo, because we are now officially in Virgo season. And the first sign I'm going to do is for the sign of Virgo. And 5 cards came out immediately. I'm definitely going to do the 10. So let's see if we can get more out for Virgo, what the message is for Virgo right now. Let's see here. Show me clearly. I like poppers. You know, I could just spread them out and do it traditionally, but it is not the same, in my opinion, as when they come to me. And maybe it's because I'm a 6-2 generator. I'm supposed to wait for things to come to me. And so it feels good to do that. Oh, and there they are. I've got them. So I've got all 10 cards for Virgo. And let's see what we're going to tell the sign of Virgo. And again, before I get started, if you come across me and you would like to get a reading yourself, all you need to do is do a super chat with me here on YouTube, because that's where I'm at right now when I'm recording this, and I will do it for you. Okay, that's my promise. So let's talk about this for a second. The first card I pulled out is for the sign of Virgo, and the first card you got, Virgo, was the 9 of Cups. I love that you started with the 9 of Cups. It's beautiful. It's perfect. It's happiness. It's you getting what your heart desires. I mean, it's cups, so it's emotional fulfillment, you know. You feel emotionally fulfilled. Oh my gosh. And it's crossed by the 10 of Cups. Virgo, this is so beautiful. This is you getting everything your heart desires, everything you want, everything you dreamed about, everything you hoped for, everything you wish would happen will happen. You just are putting in the motion now. And look at this Wheel of Fortune next. This is beautiful. It's like having a lottery card. And I really believe if you put in all the work, you do all the steps, you do all the things that get you to that 10 of Cups, it will definitely come. And then you got the King of Cups. Now, this could be that you've got a Cancer in your life, definitely, or it could just be about touching in with your emotions. There could be a lot of emotional things going on. It could just be that you are in control of your emotions, and your emotional nature leads you to this success, Virgo. That's the beautiful part. And then there's the King of Staves. That's the leader. That's the leader in you, Virgo. You know, the funny thing is the King of Staves is a fire king. It's a Leo, it's an Aries, it's a Sagittarius, but it's a jovial king. It's a happy king. It's a king that's love, that leads with love and leads with goodness, and people follow them because of the goodness that they exude. And maybe that's a message for some Virgos out there, because I think you might be in a battle. This could be a battle of wits. This is a battle of information. Who's got the most information? Who's the most intelligent? Who has the most details? It could be that you are finding out information, you're discovering details. Whatever it is, it could lead to your victory, because you got yet another king, and this is in the current position, and it's the King of Swords. That is the king of information. This is the getting all the data, getting all the details, getting all the information together so that you are so on top of it intellectually. There's not going to be anything that anyone can say that can stop you, that can dissuade you, that can prove you wrong, because you will have all of this information at your fingertips. And you know, the funny thing is, Virgos are naturally very intelligent. In fact, they are known as the most intelligent sign of the zodiac. I mean, they're in close competition with either Aquarius or Gemini, but they're very, 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 very intelligent. And a Virgo with this much intelligence, fighting to get the intelligence and having it, can only lead to one thing. And what is that one thing? It would lead to complete and total victory. You got the Chariot, Virgo, you got the Chariot. This again, I sense there could be a Cancer in your life, and that could be making your life go really pleasant too, because like I said, Cancer is the only thing that was missing from that grand sextile I talked about with the planets. And if you got a Cancer in your life, it probably is keeping your equilibrium together, and they're probably a great support to any Virgo. But I do success victory in anything you do, Virgo. This is an incredible reading. I can't believe it, because I can't even believe what I'm about to do, but bam, you got the 10 of coins. I can't even believe it. It's your 10 of coins. This is your 10. This is the 10 that Virgos would dream about getting, and it was sitting on top of the Chariot. My goodness. I can't even begin to put into words how beautiful this reading is for you, Virgo, but I'm not done. There's one last card. And it was you. It's the Queen of Coins. If you are a female, this is you. This is amazing. I can't even believe this. This is incredible. The only king I didn't see is the King of Coins. The Queen of Coins is here. So if you're a Virgo female, that's wonderful. I love how that brown makes my skin look so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I wanted to see what was on the bottom of the deck. And look what it is. It's the star. It's the star. You hitching yourself onto a dream. And what is it you dream of, Virgo? What is it that you want to happen? Because I sense that something beautiful wants to come in for the sign of Virgo. Like you've got these beautiful things that want to come to you and bless you. And I mean, all of these cards were amazing. The only two that were odd men out was the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords, and they both lead to victory. And then the Queen of Coins is you. But I wanted to tell you something. You had 3 kings in this reading, and I just wanted to let you know what 3 kings are supposed to represent. So 3 kings means that you'll receive advice and opinions from multiple people in authority. So you might be getting help from people in authority, getting advice from people in authority, definitely getting opinions, but it's multiple people in authority that I think are going to be supporting you. And also you'll be getting the assistance of experts. So that's also amazing, because if you don't feel like you know everything or that you are an expert, it's always great to have assistance of people who know what they're doing. And then finally, it says to seek expert help for relationship success. And I believe this is especially so if you're someone who is with a Cancer, because I mean, I just felt like the Cancer popped up so much in this reading. Also, you had 2 10s, and that tells me that any difficulty that you're going through, any issue that you're going through is going to be immediately resolved. It's going to be fixed. And now, and look, only 2 major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. 2 of the luckiest cards other than the Sun. This is amazing. You have so much luck awaiting you, Virgo. I hope you take full advantage of your season. This is Virgo season. Take advantage of it. You had a beautiful reading, and I wish you so much luck, Virgo. Many blessings to you, and congratulations. This was a beautiful reading. So let's see. The next sign I'm going to do is the sign of Libra. The sign of Libra. And again, if you would like to get a personal reading with me, all you have to do is a super chat, and I will answer personal questions. But let's see what we can tell the sign of Libra. And I'm doing this only on YouTube at this time. I usually am on TikTok, and I do the readings there, but My phone was not charged, so I am dedicating all of this to YouTubers. And we are doing the sign of Libra. Libra, oh, I see something beautiful coming up for Libra. The cards are popping for Libra. Wow. Okay, let's see what. Yeah, look at that. These cards are popping. Let's see what else we've got. Just a couple more cards for the sign of Libra. Oh, wow, look at that. Anything else for me? Too many. That was a huge thud. Let's see. I think these want to come out for Libra. So I'm going to grab them all. There was an extra card there even, but I'm going to end it there. Okay, so let's see what we've got for Libra. Libra, I like the way it starts, okay? Because it starts with you getting everything. There's nothing like starting on the 10 of coins to start things on a great note. But this is basically, I call this the everything card. And this tells me that you have everything, that it can all come to you, whether it's love, it's money, it's home, it's children, all of that. And it's crossed by the Queen of Cups. That's emotion. That's caring and nurturing and giving. And I really believe, like, when you are, especially if you're a female, when you are caring and emotional and giving and nurturing other people, you're going to get that 10 of coins. You're going to get everything. And that's a great vibe, because if you thought it started off good, it's not done. You got the sun. Oh my God. This is beautiful. You win. Like, I could just stop the reading right now. Anything else I tell you is just going to be like either pebbles on a cake or a cherry on the top, right? Either or, because you started out with three major cards. And this is especially true if this is about you asking questions or wondering about relationships. This is the Two of Cups. This is the relationship card. With it sitting on the sun, I'm saying, oh my gosh, from up and above, from either direction, you've got good things coming. But do you know that? Look at this Four Swords. This is you, Libra, doubting you're good, maybe needing to take some time to heal. You know, I feel like if you've been in something before, like if you're coming back from something, sometimes we got to take that time in between to heal. Here's the Three of Coins. Maybe even learn something new, right? You've learned your lesson. You're going to take that time to heal, to learn something new, maybe get something out of it, and stop looking back. Stop looking back. This is probably what you've been doing. Looking back, maybe when it wasn't so great. And then thinking, oh, it's going to be like that now. And it's, don't do that. Because guess what? Next year is you. Here you are, King of Swords, Libra. You came up next in your reading. And this is beautiful. I love that. You showed up here to say, hey, I'm not done. I might be looking back, but it's all forward for me now. And I know now, if I give, I'm going to get. The more I give out, the more will come back to me. I won't make the same mistake I made before. And I know I've got options to come back and find what wasn't there. Got choices. I just have to decide what it is I want. And an extra card came out, and it is the Knight of Cups. Now, this is either you making an offer after deciding what you want, or someone making an offer to you and you deciding if that's what you want. But Libra, either way, I just felt like this was such a great reading. It came out of the blue. I didn't expect for Libras to get that kind of reading right away. And I'm just happy for you that you got that. Now, I do see that there was a couple of things. Let me just check here. Let me just make sure before I go forward. I think there was 2 6s. Yeah. So I believe 2 6s might be about a relationship. I'm going to check and make sure. But sometimes we start something and you can't tell when you first get started with someone or in a relationship or whatever it might be, if it's going to be special, like if it's going to stick, if it's the right one, like is this the one, right? You can't tell. And I feel like this is a special relationship. It's not amazing yet, but I feel like it could be, this could be someone that you are dealing with, maybe even having some issues with workmates or something like that. But look, you only had one major arcana, Libra. It was the sun. It was the sun, no matter what. Okay, it's all good. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, the lovers. What I tell you, I think Libra, this is all about you and love. I just feel like some Libras got something new. It's brewing, it's brimming, it's coming. It might not have got started yet, but it's on its way, and you can feel it. And I think this was a message about that, and that something beautiful, I think, is coming. And if you are still with the same one, then you know what they say about an old dog, new tricks, that whole thing. But they said you were going to learn something new. Okay, I just felt like something new was coming in, maybe a new way of doing things. And that could be what it is, okay? So let's do Scorpio. I had mentioned, and I'm sorry this is so loud, you guys. But I had mentioned earlier that we had some planets in Scorpio. We have the moon in Scorpio right now. And it is sextile some of those Virgo planets and whatnot. And so we've got some special messages, I think, for Scorpio to share tonight. And let's see what, I've had, okay, let's try that again. I don't know what that was. Let's see, they got all completely combobulated there. Okay, we just had a couple come out here. Okay, okay, let's get a couple of more. Okay, let's see what else is coming here. Okay, so Scorpio. What are we telling Scorpio? Scorpio is always there in the background, just waiting for their time, right? They're patient, they're diligent, they wait for their time. And I think we got what we need for Scorpio right here. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do. So Scorpio, here is your first card. Nine of Swords. I think with this being the first card, I just sense that some Scorpios have been going through a lot. And I feel like you've been going through a lot like mentally, more mental. It's about your thoughts. It's about what you're thinking, what you're believing, what you're imagining in your mind. I mean, what kind of nightmares you have or daydreams, but these are more like worries. And do you see how defeated he looks here? He looks defeated, sad. But I want you to know something. If this is about money, you got the Nine of Coins right on top of that. First of all, I love that it's 2 nines. I don't know if there's any other nines, but I know 2 nines is indicative of being at the right place at the right time. And you might just be at the right place at the right time, especially when it comes to money. 9 of Coins is money. It's being successful. I mean, so much so that other people can see it. And I think some Scorpios have been worried about the money. Here's the 5 of Coins. This is like worried over the bills, worried if there's enough. But with that 9 of Coins coming out, I just sense that you've got good things coming, especially if you hit yourself onto a star, a dream. Like what is your dream? What is your plan of action? How would you make your financial comeback if necessary? I mean, and put that into reality. But you have to release the pain of your past so that you can have your new future. And here's a Queen of Staves. I feel like this is saying, hey, look, you have to take a jovial approach. a more like hands-on approach, a more social approach to getting what it is you want. And here's the King of Cups. Yeah, emotional. This could be that you're dealing with a Scorpio. That's you, Scorpio. You just popped up in your own reading. So, this is about you you are psychic, right? So being in a good place, using those psychic emotions of yours to understand and to get what it is that you want to get. I feel like some of you guys might have started out in a bad place, but I feel like you're going to be moving to a much better place now. You are not stagnant where you are. This could be you just mentally going to a different place up here so that you can see the potential that exists for you. Sometimes if we can't see our potential, we can't get to our potential. So you got to see what is possible so you can get to what is possible. Because I feel like you've been working pretty hard and feeling like you ain't been getting nowhere. And you're pretty tired of it. You're about to walk away from everything because you're like, I've been working so hard. I'm done. I'm done with that. I want to win. And here's the sun. You win, Scorpio. You win. You are going to win. And I want you to understand that you are going to win. And you are super duper going to win because the Ace of Staves was the last card. This is when you use your creativity. I think there's not going to be any choice but for you to win with the sun and the Ace of Staves on top of each other. You are going to win, Scorpio. And on the bottom of the deck, let me tell you, Knight of Coins. Going to win, I think, when it comes to money. This is a lot of great ideas, implementing plans of action that actually lead to money. So if this has been your issue, like been worried about whether or not you've got enough, if you're going to have enough, you had the Five of Coins here. So I sense that there could have been some worry over stuff like this. But I'm telling you, you're going to be at the right place at the right time. You're going to be at the right place at the right time. It's meant to be. It's meant for you to get this. And I love that you had the Ace of Staves as your last card, but you only had two major arcana, the Star and the Sun. So when you hit yourself up to a star, when you believe in something, what is it you want? What is it? What is your star? What are you pursuing? When you decide what it is you want and you pursue that, you are going to win. These are two wonderful lucky cards. The star represents Aquarius, one of the smartest signs of the zodiac. Scorpio, you are going to win. And once you start believing that, it will be so. Okay? Much love to you, Scorpio. And if you would like to get a personal reading with me, I invite you now to follow me or find me at astrologyaLookInside.com. That's astrologyaLookInside.com. Many blessings. So the next sign I'm going to do is the wonderful sign of Sagittarius. And if you have followed me before, you would know that I love Sagittarius is because according to Eastern astrology, even though I'm born January 5th, I'm a double Sagittarius. in Hindu astrology, I'm a double Sagittarius. So that's crazy, isn't it? I always tell people to remember that Hindu or Indian astrology is not the same as Western astrology. Even the dates sometimes represent different signs. So just know that when you're listening, okay? So let's see what we're going to tell the sign of Sagittarius. What are we telling Saggy? This card wants to come out. Okay, and so does that. Okay, well, we just had a bunch come out. I'm going to take those for Saggy. Anything else? That's too many. Show me clearly. Divine Spirit. This seems to be too many. Hold on, let me check. No, it's exactly right. You know, sometimes Divine Spirit tells you exactly what you need to know. So we've got our reading here for Sagittarius. The first card you got, Sanchii, was the Queen of Swords. So I wonder if some Sagittarius have Libra rising, or you might be on the cusp of, or you know, or something like that. But here's the thing. Queen of Swords is an information gatherer. She has so much information. So I feel like this whole reading is going to be about you having information. Not only that, once she gets information, she makes quick and immediate decisions. She does not wait around. If she senses something is wrong, she cuts that out. Also, it's crossed by the Ace of Coins. So this could be about money, and a lot of it. But whatever it is, she'll be able to make quick and decisive decisions about it. And I think you're also going to get some help when it comes to women, because I just had two queens back to back, I think. And here's the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is an emotional queen. She uses her emotions before she makes her decision. She always thinks about how it'll affect other people and what good it will do. And so you'll be dealing with that, or just getting a lot of information from other women. Here's a Page of Swords, communication coming in, and I just think it's creative. I think some Sagis, with this Ace of Coins, I think this could be some creative way of making money. And look at this. This is the Judgment. I think you may be working on some creative way of making money. And with the Judgment coming, I mean, no matter what else I tell you, it's a done deal. That just tells me, like, whatever you've been working on, if it's some project that could lead to an Ace of Coins, it will lead to an Ace of Coins. I think especially if you're dealing with women. But the next card is the Lover's card. And so this could be that you have decisions to make about love, choices to make about love. I think you're doing something new, Sagittarius. I think you might be learning some new skill, some new way of making this money. I keep going back to that Ace of Coins in the beginning. Here we are with the Eight of Coins. And maybe it is something to do with someone you're in a relationship with. Whatever it is, I sense you need to heal. There could be some worry over something. I think you might be healing over a relationship where you feel like you got stabbed you got let down. And here's the thing. I gotta say this. If this is about you protecting your money because you're in a relationship and someone stabbed you in the back and now you feel like, oh, I'm at a disadvantage, well, protect your money. And I do sense that you might have to get the help of other people. You might also be learning some other things. Like I said, women can help. But I do sense that some outside force is going to help you through whatever this is. And I do sense you've been through something. But I do feel like the Judgment is you winning. And if this is a court settlement, I think you're going to win. I don't know why I sense some Sagittarius might have a court settlement and they are going to win said court settlement. I had said earlier about getting support from women, but this could be from therapists or a group of people. If you need to go and reach out to like a priest or a counselor or somebody, or like someone like me, an astrologer, then definitely reach out and we could go in deeper and see what's going on there. But I do sense that you are going to be benefited when you get help from women. Okay, definitely help from women. Okay, and I think that'll help you when it comes to money. You had two major arcana, only two, and it was the Judgment and the Lovers. So I feel like, especially if you are Sag and your question had anything to do about love, look, it's over, it's done, let it go, whatever it was. It's a new day, start over, especially if it has to do with love. Might have to either let them go or start again, but let it go. It has to end. Whatever it was is no more, okay? On the bottom of the deck was the Page of Coins. So again, the money, right? This is really getting the communication in about the money. So I do sense that for some Saggies, this has something to do about you guys creating more money and getting over maybe some past hurt or something that might have interfered with that in the past, okay? All right, Saggy, you're another one. If you want to go deeper and find out more about what's affecting your life, whether it's with astrology or a tarot reading, you can find me at astrologyaLookInside.com. That's astrologyaLookInside.com. Go to my shop and then you can find all the different types of things we offer there. Okay, much love to you. So let's move on to my sign, my favorite sign, of course, because it is my birth sign and it is the sign of Capricorn. So we're going to do the reading for Capricorn, and right away, a bunch of cards decided to come out for Capricorn. I won't cheat and see what they are. I will just keep going and see, because sometimes we Cappies don't always get the best readings, do we? And as soon as I said that, I saw what card came out in the current position, and I was right to say what I just said. Okay, so let's see. We got two more cards. And you know, it's funny, Divine Spirit really took its time to let me know what those cards were. There's one poking out, and I took it, and it's funny because it was the Judgment. So it was the end. So let's see what cards came out for the sign of Capricorn. The first card, and I love that this is the first card for Capricorn. The Magician. Ah, love it. Capricorn, no matter what you are going through, what you have been through, because I sense some Capricorns have been through some things, right? I think it's your health. I can attest to it. I almost died last week, literally. And I was diagnosed with a new illness. So you may be going through that. Look, Capricorn, even if it is true that your health might be not that great, you still are the magician. You still have all the tools at your disposal to win whatever it is you want to win. Remember that, because you're the most creative. Look at this Ace of Staves. This is pure creativity, and that creativity is going to make you victorious. You're going to win whatever you want, regardless of your health, Capricorn, because you are so creative, because you have put in probably so much work and knowledge already. And here's the Fool. I think when you take a chance with that Ace of Staves, so much fire, put that fire under your butt, Capricorn, and you take a chance, you jump off the ledge, you do this thing, you get that information you need to be victorious over whatever. You know, sometimes if we don't have the information, we're misinformed and we can't get things done. But you get that information and you'll have it, and you'll have choices. You'll be able to know what direction to go in, because the choices will be readily available to you. You won't be second guessing yourself, because you already have so many choices that you don't know what to do. You probably have been doing so much that you haven't gotten anything done. So you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to get out of this place of wanting what you might not be able to get. Spending time thinking about what everybody else has, instead of thinking about what you are capable of doing yourself. Maybe you need to go back and learn a new way. Maybe you already have teachers that are teaching you a new way of doing things. Either way, you have this new opportunity to grow, to learn, find a new way of doing things. Get out of that Four of Cups. Oh yes, and use your intuition. Use your higher knowledge. Use that gift. I think some Capricorns were born with it. Business sense, Some Capricorns have that. It's in your blood. But you have to use your intuition, and it will point you directly to where you need to go. Get out of your mind and get into your third eye, into your higher mind. When you do that, I think you're definitely going to win. I think you're going to get great ideas when it comes to money. I have some great courses or something you might end up taking that's going to lead to your money. And I think this is your judgment. I really think this is what is meant to be. It's all meant to lead you to this place of finally feeling like, I can relax. I finally got to this place or that place, and just feeling more at peace with yourself and what you're doing. I wanted to see if there were, I thought there were 2 twos, but there wasn't. But you did have that Ace of Staves, which I love. This is the ultimate in creativity. Use your mind. Capricorn, if you got ideas, implement those ideas. Okay, the fire, the action of implementing the ideas is what's going to make it work. Okay, and look, you had 4 major arcana. You had the Magician, the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Judgment. It tells me right away you've got all the tools. Don't wait. Take a leap of faith and do it. Use your intuition. It will tell you exactly what to do. And you're going to win at the end. It's the judgment. It's the end of all of your worries. If you take a leap, if you have faith, if you don't wait, but if you take action and use your intuition, it's going to tell you everything you need to know. On the bottom of the the bottom of the deck, the Strength card. Yes. Again, that fire, that passion, that action. It's what you desire. It's your passion. It's your drive. That's your strength. You know, some cards is lust, but hey, it's passion. And I think when you put that passion together, Capricorn, with those ideas that you have, and you get off your butt and you make it happen, nobody's going to be able to stop you because you're the magician. You got this, Cappy. I believe in you. Okay. All right. And I will tell you the same. If you like to get a further reading with me, that could be an astrology reading, a tarot reading, could be any of the types of readings I do. Come and check out my shop at astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. Much love, much light, many blessings, Capricorns. Okay, you guys, I can't believe it, but we are finally at the sign of Aquarius. And I know I said I love Sanchii, and I know I said I love Capricorn, but I love Aquarius too. And you're going to be like, why does she love Aquarius? Well, I have Aquarius first house. My first house is Aquarius, so it's completely intercepted in my first house. So I always listen to whatever I tell Aquarius because I live an Aquarius life. So let's see what we're going to tell the sign of Aquarius. What special message does, wow. Okay, hold on a second. A bunch of cards came out. I want to make sure it's not too many because I will take these cards. Let's see, 3. I'm taking them. Oh my gosh. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what else. That was a huge amount of cards that came out for you, but I think they were your cards. So let's see what else we've got. Looking for 3 more for the sign of Aquarius. One more for the sign of Aquarius. Oh, well, it came in my hand. And what a great card. I'm stopping it right there. So Aquarius, I love, 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 love. Well, I shouldn't say it like that, but I will say this. You know, the moon was your first card. Now, the moon can mean that you're deceiving yourself. It can be lies, deception, deceit, it can. But I also believe it's creativity. It's everything the moon represents, right? The moon represents like our beliefs, our creative abilities to see beyond what's right in front of us. I mean, of course, sometimes we see things that just aren't there, but having that creativity might be the thing that leads you to your Nine of Cups. And I love the Nine of Cups. Why? Because that is someone getting their emotional fulfillment. It's almost a Ten of Cups. It's almost there. It's beautiful. Okay. So you might also be dealing with someone who's emotional, like a Cancer or, a Pisces, someone like that. Or as an Aquarius, you might even have Pisces rising or moon. Either way, the next card is the Chariot. And I love that. This is a Cancer card, but this is success. This is victory. And I think some Aquariuses are going to go to victory when you use that incredible inventive imagination that only Aquarius has. And with the moon at the first card, use that to get you where you want to go. Use that to get to the money. I think some Aquariuses are really creatively working on how they're going to build more money. And this Page of Coins really tells me that. Also, it might be you learning, taking courses, on calls, stuff like that. I said some Aquariuses have been really working hard. I think you've been working on some kind of project or something for a minute. And you might be feeling like, oh my God, I've been working at this. It's so hard. I got so many bills. Is it going to make me money? I'm carrying such a load. When am I going to get my results? Right? And I understand that, Aquarius. Look, I'm not saying that what you're working on has to end. I'm not saying that. But the next card, what's the Death card? Now, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but it could just mean, now listen to this. Sometimes we have to let the things or the part that's not working die off. We have to let it go. Sometimes when we let certain things go, the things that are working or can work will work better. Because there's this one albatross or this one thing or idea or person even that's dragging you down. And sometimes the Death card is letting go, letting it die, a natural death. And when you do that, it's going to lead to your victory. It's going to lead to money. And this is especially true. I'm thinking, like, if you're the boss and you're paying someone who is not doing their job, but they're costing you a couple of grand a month, maybe $3 or $4 grand a month, and you can take that $4 grand and invest it in a better way. Sometimes letting that go will lead to more of this money. Sometimes we want to force things, but the best thing to do is let it go. And look, you'll celebrate too once you get the money. This is I think once you let this go, I think all the money and the celebration will come in. Oh, look at that. Your emotional fulfillment comes in. Ace of Cups. Like literally, you start to party. Once you let go of whatever this is that's dragging you down, you're literally going to party. Oh my God, the bottom of the deck. Look at this. Eight of Swords, Aquarius. So Aquarius. You thinking you're trapped and stuck with this thing, this person, this idea, this business, this whatever it is that's draining you of your life force. Let that go. You're not trapped. Go get your Ace of Cups, man. Go get your Ace of Cups. My goodness. I mean, how many of us have done that? Like we hold on to things forever, long after we should have let them go, long after they're dead. When you do that, it just drains you. When you let go, you're going to feel so much better. Oh my gosh. And that Ace of Cups tells me this is only going to lead to your emotional fulfillment. And you had 3 major arcana. You had the Moon, you had the Chariot, and you had Death. The Moon is telling you to wake up, first of all, and see what's really in front of you. Don't deceive yourself. because we can lie and deceive ourselves into seeing whatever it is we want to see. But I think when you do wake up, when you really see, it's going to lead to your victory. And it's going to put an end to all the things that have been really plaguing you, really making you feel down about yourself, about your life, about your future. It's all going to get better. Believe in your victory, okay? Because I think you're capable of it. Just remember, excuse me, you guys, I hit my mic. Just remember, you are not here, okay? You are not trapped. You're free. Aquariuses need to be free, and you are. Remember that, okay? Okay. Aquarius, if you would like to get a deeper reading, an astrology reading, your own personal one-on-one tarot reading with me, come and check out my shop at Astrology, alookinside.com. That's Astrology, alookinside.com. And when you go to the shop, you'll see I carry lots of things, soaps and incense and all kind of stuff there. So you're invited to come and check it out. Okay, much love to you, Aquarius. Many blessings. So let's move on to the next sign. And again, it's another sign. I'm hitting the mic again, but another sign that I feel very close to. And this is because it's the sign of Pisces. But here's why I feel close to Pisces too. I want to hear Pisces too, because in my progressed chart, I am a progressed Pisces. So I am no longer a Capricorn in my progressed chart. I have aged into my Pisces years. And so I always like to check out Pisces because I'm obviously going through my Pisces phase of life. And so, which might be, by the way, speaking of Pisces and a Pisces way of life, I like to officially announce that I got my meditation as certification. What is it? Let me give you my official title. They always give you official title. It is, here's my official title. It is Meditation Coach and Facilitator Certification. So I'm an official meditation coach and facilitator. And so I'm really proud of that. And I'm working on another certification right now. So that when people come to me, I want to help them heal on a really deeply personal level, not just, astrology. I mean, I love my astrology. I love everything I do, but I want to give you the solutions. I feel like this astrology helps me to find the problem, right? But my certifications and my meditation and my healing and the energy work I do, it helps find the solutions. And that's a great feeling. That's a great vibe. So let's see, we need one more card, and there it is. And are we doing Pisces or are we doing Aries? I think we're doing Aries. I think I did Pisces, and I think now we're doing Aries, I think. Oh Lord. Was the last one Pisces or was the last one Aquarius? I am so lost now, you guys. I don't know. I think we're doing Pisces. So because this feels like Pisces that I'm doing. I think we're on Pisces. So Pisces, your first card that you got was the Hierophant. And the reason why I said it feels like Pisces is that Pisces is most likely to be with a Taurus. Most likely. I'm just thinking. And this is the sign of Taurus, but this is also a sign that could indicate that you're a teacher, or that you are, learning from something, or you're more traditional, or something to do with traditions, or just like I was just talking about getting a certification or something like that, maybe from some professor or something. Either of that, because when you look at this card, you see how it looks like there's students or almost like servants, and they're kind of looking at this person for all the answers. Now you, Pisces, might feel that other people are looking to you for all the answers. And I don't know if you like that. You got the devil crossing the Hierophant. I don't know if Pisces is down with that. I feel like with some Pisces, you might just be, I don't know how to say it, but you might just be, you need to deal with yourself. You know, the devil is a little bit self-oriented in its own way because it's like their own needs, their own lust, their own passion, their own envy, their own jealousy, whatever it is. But they're inside of themselves with all these emotions and all these deeper, darker energies. And I feel like you might be dealing with these deeper, darker energies. Maybe when it comes to commitment or relationships, or even with teachings or stuff like that. Whatever it is, I don't want you to feel trapped. Just let go. Don't be afraid. Take a chance. Don't be scared. Okay? I think sometimes the devil can fake us out because it is lies, deception, and deceit. And you might be lying and deceiving yourself, faking yourself out from taking a chance, faking yourself out from going to do what you know you should be doing. And I'm telling you, with this Seven of Staffs is saying, no, have some integrity. Don't give up. If you know you're supposed to go do XYZ, go do it. You know, don't give up. I sense that some might have been thinking about it. Pisces tends at times to give up. And the Four of Coins is like holding on to what you got because you're so afraid you might not get any more. But it's not saying you're going out to get more. It's saying you're holding steady with what you have. Maybe out of fear. Look at this, the Hermit. So Pisces. Just curling up inside. Like, I'm going to make this whole. I'm not coming out. Maybe you're in the midst of healing yourself. And you might feel like, because I just feel this, like when you look at this Four Coins, like look at that. He's just kind of pulling it all into himself. And the Hermit is that healing and finding that place, that center. And I just feel like you need that. Like, look at this, the Seven of Cups in the current position. You're reaching, you're trying to find that emotional healing. You want to feel emotionally fulfilled. I don't know what you went through that made you feel so uncertain, but I can tell you want to feel more positive and certain inside. Oh yeah, look at this. You just got out of a battle. Some Pisces are just coming out of a war. I don't even know what war it is. I just feel like you were in it. And it's over, but you're still looking back at it because you might still be like, I can't believe I'm out of that. It was so painful. I can't believe it was that bad. Oh yeah. I think it had to do with relationships. Maybe a marriage or some relationship. Maybe it is done. It's ended. It's over. I don't know what it is, but you're still looking back at that battle, man. You're still glancing back at it. It still hurts. You might still be making a decision, but it still hurts. Oh, Pisces, my baby. You gotta let it go. It's time to move away. It's time to let it go. It's time to move away. And I think when you let it go mentally, this Six of Swords is mentally letting it go. You might even be physically moving. I won't even lie. I mean, like if you're in a situation and that person knows where you live and you don't want them to know where you live, or you know, you want to go and start over because you don't want to see their face, or I don't know, it's something like that. It's literally moving away. And look, it ends on the Queen of Swords. Pisces, man. Just cutting them out. If it's painful, if they hurt you, this could be a divorce. I mean, it could be the end of something. Oh, God. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. I can't make this up. Like this is the cards that came out for Pisces. Yeah, you're moving away from this ish. Okay? No one wants to feel like that. Ever. Okay? Don't stay there. Move away from that. Cut it off. Cut it off. Stop it. Whether it's you stopping it mentally or you just put a stop to whoever is doing that to you. Okay? What a reading. I don't know what Pisces have been going through. Lord, let me see if there's any hidden messages in this. Goodness. Some of y'all have been through some stuff. Look at all the major arcana. Like, oh my gosh. Pisces, let me tell you something. I know you've been through something. Okay, I know it. You had these 2 sevens here. I love that you had this 2 sevens in this reading. Like I was just digging, looking for something, like some hope, because I couldn't believe what I just read. I love this. This tells me that whatever is going on, you've got God, the guardian angels, your archangels, your personal guides. They're all supporting you. They're watching over you. You are protected. My goodness. Cut that off. You're protected. No matter what it is, you're going to land on your feet because they're going to protect you and make sure you land on your feet. Don't you hold on to no mess that could bring you down to destruction. Why would you do such a thing? You let it go. If it ain't working, it ain't working. And if it's breaking your heart, it's breaking your heart. Okay? So let's look at what major arcana you got. The Hierophant. Right away, I should have knew we were dealing with a relationship, but I wanted to pretend we were dealing with education. But the Hierophant, I feel like this is the commitment. And the commitment, I believe, was broken. Now you've got to get on out of that. You got to make a choice. You can't wait. I feel like you've been healing, maybe about this love relationship. But you've got a choice to make. You got a decision to make about this. And if someone's been lying to you, they've been hurting you, they've been deceiving you, you got to make that choice now. I think maybe you had the hermit time to heal. Now you got to make the choice. You got to make the decision. Okay, good luck. Good luck, Pisces, with the choice. And if you need some assistance, if you like to get an astrology reading with me, or another tarot reading, because Lord have mercy, definitely reach out to me. You can find me at astrology.alookinside.com. You can find my readings in my shop there. It's Astrology, A Look Inside. That's Astrology, alookinside.com. And I would be more than willing to work with you. Also, I think there might be a coupon on the front page. So make sure you grab that coupon code to save, okay? So we are now on Aries, I believe. Now we're on Aries, right? Let's do Aries, because my goodness, Pisces was... Poor Pisces, they've been through something. I really sense that Pisces have been through something in love and romance. So let's see what we're telling the sign of Aries. What is going on with Aries? Okay, Aries. Uh-oh. A couple of cards just plop right out. Oh, we've got a couple of things here. Okay, give me a second here for Aries. Wow, you too, Aries. That's weird that they both... What? That is freaky weird. I am in shock. I almost feel like some Aries have Pisces cusp, or some Pisces had Aries cusp, because I can't get over, I shuffled and shuffled, and I can't believe what I just got out here. So your reading is slightly different, but there are some similar cards to Pisces. So it does make me wonder if we got an Aries Pisces cusp. 6 of Coins is your first card, and this is the give to get card. This could definitely be about money, but I find this is about giving everything, because I think of this as the Taurus card, and as an astrologer, Taurus rules the second house, and that's what we give. That's whether or not it's money or of ourselves. So it may be that you have to give more of yourself, okay, to get what you want back, but you might not have the energy. You might need to heal. You might even need to go into the hospital, but you definitely need to get some rest. Because how much can you give from an empty well. And if you're an empty well, you can't give. Aries, I want you to understand that. Don't beat yourself up if you're sickly, if you need to go get re-upped, right? You need to, it's like the Sims when they get the red light, you need to go back to green. Like, here's the King of Swords. So maybe this might be about getting information. It might just be getting mentally in a better place. Sometimes if we just calm our minds, that's all we need to do. If we could just get our minds into a more calm, relaxed state, then we can think more clearly, and then we can make decisions that lead to our success. But with the Eight of Cups coming up next, I sense some Aries might feel like they are one step from getting the heck out of Dodge. Like, you might feel like, I have given, and I have given, and I have given, and I ain't giving no more, because I don't got no more left in me. That might be why you need to heal. You didn't gave all your energy out. You ain't got no energy left. Gave all your energy away. But look, I'm telling you, when you heal yourself, Aries, you win. You got the Chariot. It's victory. I'm telling you, once you heal, it will lead to your victory. With the Queen of Swords, you're another one. Cut it off. Cut it off. Whatever it was that was sucking away your energy, making you feel like you were sickly, making you feel like you didn't have enough energy to do whatever it is that you need to do in order to be victorious, cut it off. It's not leading you. Look, there's the Death card. That's why I shuffled. I couldn't believe these cards came out again. So you need to cut it off. This is right. This is your current position card. Something has to end so you can move forward. And it's the same cards. That's why I said, are you or are you not a Pisces Aries cusp? Like, what? I feel like you were in an argument, in a battle, in something, and now you have to cut it off. Shut it down. Shut it down. Seven of Swords. Let it go. You got so many choices, and none of these are going to be to your benefit. Just let it go. You're not going to get away with. I think you might be trying. When I look at these two cards together, literally, it makes me think of someone trying to get away with something. Now, I don't know if that's you trying to get away with something or someone trying to get away with something with you. But either way, it's got to end. And look, the Moon. Someone trying to get away with something. Lies, deception, and deceit. Whether it's you lying, deceiving, or someone lying and deceiving to you, it's got to end. Enough is enough. Okay, it stops now. Otherwise, someone's going to make it stop. I got something. I didn't even notice this. And this is why I take these cards apart to make sure. First of all, you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you want to look that up, I know that means something. Also, you had the King and Queen of Swords. This is definitively a relationship. Okay, usually a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type relationship. Maybe you're in a relationship with that, but this is also a couple that is always on the go and lots of information, lots of arguments. Lord have mercy, the bickering, the talk. I mean, all the time. You might be with someone like you feel like, I can't win for losing. And if I say it's green, she's gonna say it's blue. If I say it's orange, she's gonna say it's red. And you might be in that. Either way, you had 3 major arcana. You win the Chariot. You have our victory. You have victor. Let me just say it again. You have victory and are victorious when you let go. When you let something die that has been lying, deceiving you, maybe draining you, something untrue. But when you let that go, you are going to win. I think you're meant to win, Aries, but I think you have been drained. I really do. And I don't know how. Yeah, look at this. I can't believe these cards are so similar to the Pisces. 6 of Swords, move away. Yeah, let it go. It's done. Let it go. The only way you're going to get to that is when you do that, which is get away. Get away from it. I have often wondered why some people will stay in relationships long after the relationship is done. I mean, it's no longer positive, it's not viable, it's not bringing you any joy. Why stay in that? It just creates this weird vacuum of negative energy. So I'm just thinking, if you're in something like that, my goodness, get the heck out of there and find something that makes your soul feel good, that's leading you to your chariot, to your victory. Okay? And you're another one, Aries. If you would like to get a more thorough reading, if you would like to get an astrology reading, or just sit down with me for, a half an hour, whatever, reach out to me at my website, which is astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. Okay? Much like you. And be sure to look in the shop for the readings. Okay? So now we are moving on to the sign of Taurus. I can't believe we're almost at Taurus already. Let's see what we're going to tell the sign of Taurus. And I didn't say, why Aries meant a lot to me, but Aries, believe it or not, I always talk about how it affects me. Aries, I have Aries rising, progressed Aries rising. So that's my progressed Aries rising. In other words, I might tend to give off Aries vibes as an older woman, which I don't think I gave those vibes off. I might have, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see. We had a couple of cards come out this time. Let's see here. Okay, interesting. Okay. I always feel guilty for putting that second and not as a current position, but there's a reason why that happened. Okay, so here we go. We are doing the sign of Taurus, and I love the first card that came out was the Den of Coins. How perfect for Taurus. You started out with everything, and it's your 10 of coins. And I love this, Taurus. I love this. I feel like some Tauruses might feel like, oh, I'm finally at nirvana. I finally feel good. Like I'm in a good place. I feel good. My relationship is good. Whatever it is. And you just might be in that place, and it's a good place. And I feel like you're going to stay in that place as long as you remember to give. Like the more you give out, the more you give back, or you get back. So if you're giving out love, you're going to get back love in return. And I think that is important to remember. The Queen of Swords is next. And with her, the Queen of Swords is, I call her the end it queen. She will end things. If things are not to her liking, or you incur any fear in her whatsoever, she's out. Okay, she will gather her information and facts, and if her facts tell her she's in any form of jeopardy, she's gone. So just remember, give to get, but make sure you're giving out something good and positive. Also, you got the Page of Cups. Yes, this is giving out affection and love and positive encouragement, maybe getting in an offer of love and affection, or an offer new job or something like that. But it's all positive and not negative. The Seven of Swords, I feel like you've got the choices here. You might be trying to decide what it is you really want. You might be trying to get away with something, Taurus. I'm not sure if you will. I feel like your best bet is to get on the straight and narrow. And if you're not on the straight and narrow, you need to get on it right away. I feel like once you do get on the straight and narrow, you're going to go very quickly toward what it is you want. You're going to go very quickly toward success, but you've got to get on that right mindset. Like if you've been procrastinating, that's not going to get you to your plan of action. So you've got to buckle up and do the right thing. Here's the Page of Staffs. Love that. That's creativity. You might be in a certain phase of creativity because this was in the current position. I love that. This is saying you might come up with some idea that is going to lead to something great. I don't know. It might be a new course or something like that. Here's your Ace of Cups. Love that. This is getting your emotional fulfillment, feeling fulfilled. You know, it's one thing to have a bunch and have it around you, but it's another thing to feel like you've got it. It's another thing to feel fulfilled. And I feel like you've got the potential, and you've got the Knight of Cups there too. So I feel like you've got the conversations about feeling more fulfilled. You got things that you're doing actively, moving toward being more fulfilled, getting in offers maybe, or making out romantic offers. I mean, all of this is a potential. That's if you're not feeling like you're trapped. And some Tauruses might feel they're trapped. And like I said about procrastination, there's no better sign for procrastination than a Taurus. And if you feel like you're trapped and that this is where you are, you will stay there and you will miss all that good that is potentially yours. So I don't want you to do that, Taurus. I want you to know that you're not trapped. On the bottom of the deck is the King of Staffs. I think we had the I don't know if we had, I'm gonna check and say we had the Queen of Staffs, but I love the King of Staffs. You know what the King of Staffs is saying? Basically, like when you're happy and you're upbeat and you're jovial and you have belief and you have faith and you dress good and you smell good and you are acting like you've got the world at your feet, the world actually ends up at your feet. That's a secret that King of Staffs knows. And maybe that's something you need to know, Taurus. If you've been going around feeling miserable and spreading misery and stuff like that, all you're going to get back from that is more misery. I mean, I don't know if you realize that or not. So make sure you're giving out something good. You're exuding positive stuff, not negative stuff. But look, whatever is going on, you had 2 8s in this reading, which tells me that at the bottom of all of this, it has something to do with drive, will, ambition, and willpower. Persistence, determination to get to your goal. So if you don't have that drive and willpower, you may not get there. Again, this is not the time for procrastination. Also, you might be dealing with some youngsters, some young people, maybe even having to train some people at your job. That might be a problem for some Taurus. But remember, you only had this, you had no major arcana. No major arcana at all. Nothing's really worrying you. That's why I'm afraid of procrastination. But you did have this Ace of Cups. And I feel like no matter what, Tauruses are going to get their emotional fulfillment. Even if that means they're just going to be sitting around with their feet up watching Netflix every day. Nothing, don't let anything, shake you, Taurus. I think it is about you feeling emotionally fulfilled. Like I said, it's one thing to have it on paper, but it's another thing to feel emotionally fulfilled or feel that you're in a place of prosperity, comfort. So good luck, Taurus, because I know how Tauruses love to feel comfortable. So I hope you feel that, okay? Much love to you. And if you would like to get a more personal reading, I would say come visit me at my website, which is Astrology, a look inside.com. That's Astrology, a look inside.com. Visit my shop there, and you can see all the different readings I offer, okay? Much love to you. So we're going to move on to the next sign, and that is the sign of Gemini. I can't wait to see my last reading for Gemini. I think I did on TikTok. It was good. So let's see what we're going to tell Gemini this time. If it's going to be as good as the last reading. Let's see what we got for Geminis. Let's see, Divine Spirit, show me clearly what message to share with the wonderful, amazing, ever-talented sign of Gemini. What are we share? I can't believe that came out for Gemini. How amazing. So show me clearly, Divine Spirit, the message for Gemini. What are we sharing with the sign of Gemini? What is I am so sorry about that. We had a weird commercial that came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, we had a couple of cards come out. Okay, and we are on the sign of Gemini. Right. Okay, Gemini, I think we need, one more. Oh, I got two that came out. I'll take them. So Gemini, this is what I got for Geminis. Your first card, and I thought this was amazing. Your first card was the star. I love that your first card is the star. That's the sign of Aquarius. I think some Geminis might be dealing with an Aquarius. You might be married to an Aquarius. You might have Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising, something like that. But either way, I just feel like it's about you releasing all the emotions, because Gemini and Aquarius have a tendency to trap emotions in the body. Why? You guys are not emotional. You're not down with the emotion. You like to make pretend they don't exist. So I'm saying, if you've got pains, if you've got worries, if you've got tears, let it out. Let it out, okay? And also hit yourself onto a star. Especially, there's nothing worse than seeing a Gemini who is not working on some project. They don't have a dream. They're not working towards something that's going to lead to something great. Geminis like to stay busy, so it's always almost painful to see a Gemini not busy on some project. You got this Seven of Swords. So I sense some Geminis might be in the midst of trying to plant something new. I feel like you're trying to find that choice, that thing that's going to lead to your victory. And you might be trying different things until you find the right one. But I'm almost guaranteed, Gemini, that you will find the right one. You got the Ace of Swords. This is your ace, okay, Gemini? This is amazing. You got your ace. And I believe that this is your destiny to win. I think the information, of course, is going to help with that, but I think it's coming. I think you are supposed to do that. I do think you have to hang in there, not give up. I think some Geminis might be right on the precipice of giving up on themselves, maybe losing their integrity, doing something underhanded. The Devil card, being deceitful, dishonest. Deceiving yourself and deceiving others is not going to work, Gemini. How many times have I preached to Gemini about this? Because you guys love to tell tall tales and maybe make, cover things up and make pretend they ain't happening. And you can't. This is telling you that you can't do it, especially if you're in the middle of a battle, a fight. I don't know if this is an internal battle, but it definitely looks like you're fighting people outside of you. Like there's a battle going on. And you can't make pretend that's not happening. I feel like even in love that you might be going through some kind of battle. So, this might be that you got to make a choice about the lovers. I mean, maybe a decision has to be made. Maybe you are the one that's cheating. I'm not going to say no. I will just say with the Ten of Staves, some Geminis might just be fed up. You had enough. You have waited and waited and waited for your good thing, and your good thing ain't happening. And so you might be just, I'm done. This is too big of a burden to carry, and it is not, I'm not getting out of it what I put into it. You might be feeling that way. I'm not sure if you're going to hold on. You might, but I'm not sure you're going to hold on. You want to be emotionally fulfilled. And if you're really in something that is really that pitiful, that you just cannot get your emotional fulfillment no matter what, bam, it's done. Queen of Swords. Gemini then cut that off. You then moved on to the next. Look, it ends with you partying with some more people. I'm telling you, if you're in something and it is not working, you are going to find some new partners, some new friends, some new way to party, because you're not going to let someone keep you down and make you miserable. Geminis, you're here to be happy. If you are feeling, excuse that, by the way, you're feeling that burden. Look at this burden. This is like a money burden right here. But if you're feeling that burden, because I saw several other sevens in this reading, some Geminis have been carrying the load. You're tired. You're tired of having to, I don't know, be the good guy all the time, having to turn the cheek all the time, having to clean the house, or I don't know what it is. It's something that you're just done. You're sick and tired of it, and you're not going to take it anymore. You believe, and I believe with you, that you deserve better than that. And I'm not going to say you're wrong. And I'm going to say this, I've never seen this before. So I'm going to make sure I give you all the correct answers before I am. Yeah. So first of all, you had the Queen of Swords. That's you, Gemini. You showed up in your own reading. I love that. You had the Ace of Swords. That's your ace, Gemini. That tells me no matter what, you're going to the top, to the highest level that you can get from this reading, okay? That's the second thing. The other thing is, if you recall, on the bottom of the deck, I had a 7 of coins. In your actual reading, you had 3 sevens. So I'm going to share with you what the meaning is for a 3 sevens and what the meaning is for 4 sevens, because I think that this is what's going to affect Gemini. So 3 sevens, which is what I've got in my hand, is manifestation. It takes a little bit longer, or it takes more effort before it shows up as a manifestation, but it's prediction through intuition. It's about using your intuition, and you can almost predict your success by using your intuition, by following your hunches. If you follow your hunches, you're destined to win, Gemini. Also, great potential in spiritual, psychic, and witchy development. So if you feel like you have no psychic ability, you're like, I don't even understand about this manifestation, this third eye, or intuition, then reach out to me. I'll work with you, because I think your potential is great, Gemini, when it comes to this type of work over this period. And this is also manifesting relationships, manifesting new relationships, an ability to conjure up amazing things that other people would think is magic. Like, it's that strong. So congratulations. I mean, all those 7 showed up for a reason. And I believe that this is Gemini's message. This is your time to be great, to manifest, to use that mind for more than just underhanded things, but to use that mind to manifest the life that you want right now. Only what you want, and eliminate everything that you don't want. And if anyone has the mental capacity to do that, it's Gemini. Okay? Good luck, Gemini. Good luck to you. And if you haven't already done so, go by and visit my website. It's Astrology, A Look Inside. That's Astrology, alookinside.com. And you can visit my shop. It shows all the different readings I do. And feel free to order yourself a reading. I would love to work with you, whether it's astrology or tarot or crystal reading or anything like that, okay? Much love, many blessings. So we are now on to the sign of Cancer. And let's see what our friendly friend Cancer wants to, what message we have for Cancer. And a bunch just plopped out for Cancer. So let's see what else we have for Cancer. And some more just plopped out for Cancer. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Okay, so I need one more. I want to make sure it is definitely up, and there it is, Cancer. Okay, I got a special message for Cancer. I'm going to take a sip of water. Give me a second, and then we'll do Cancer. So Cancer, I love your first card. Three of Staves. This is like you start out on courage. Like sometimes, and I know cancers in particular, sometimes can go inside their little crab shell and hide in there. It's literally their hideout, their homes. That's what cancers do. But this is saying, no, your ships are coming in, Cancer. Have courage. Don't be afraid. Something good is coming. It's all in front of you. Maybe you got this great offer coming in. You don't even know where it's coming from, but it's going to lead to your emotional fulfillment. And if it's a job, maybe it's a job. If it's love, maybe it's love. I think whatever it is, it's going to lead to your complete and total success. It's the 10 of coins. I love the 10 of coins. This is my favorite card other than the sun. This is it. This is you getting everything you really wanted. This is everything you hope for. The only thing I would say, look, if you're in some kind of battle, if you're arguing with someone, you got to let this fight go, because I feel like you're battling someone. And I know you got to be strategic in order to win this. You're not going to win it unless you got a strategy. Once you get a strategy, you can definitely win and you can get out of it. You can move away from it. But until you develop your strategy, I feel like you might be stuck. And so I'm just saying, have some patience, wait it out. Don't panic. Take some time, relax. Some cancers might be drinking, I don't know. But wait it out. Wait for that moment. And then I think if it's money, I think money can come your way. The King of Coins, that's money. And right after it is the King of Swords. And I love that. That's information. And I feel like you're going to get information about money. And I think it might come from men. With two kings back to back like that, I just got the vibe that whatever this information that's coming in is going to be coming in from men. And you just have to be patient and wait for this information to get to you. And then, it ended on the Lover's card. So if this is about you making a decision, a choice about love, then, again, I think you'll get. Oh my God, because you win. You win, Cancer. Didn't I just say my favorite card was other than the sun? And you got the sun. The sun tells me whatever you're going through, you're going to win. Okay, look at the joy and I love this little card. Look at the happiness and joy of him riding that little bull. He just knows he wins. And I'm telling you, Cancer, you win. Okay. I was feeling that way all through that reading, but that really confirmed it for me. Cancers indeed win. Okay. Because you had the 10 of coins. So I was already going to say you won. I mean, you started out with that victorious 3 of staves, and then you had the 10 of coins. And I was like, wow, they really are doing something great. But I'm not kidding about the men. You had two kings, and two kings in a reading is indication that you get luck from men. You get information from men. They're going to give you the instructions, the details, the tip, whatever it is that's going to lead to your success. So make sure you turn to men for your advice, and then they will help you. And with the Temperance in the Lover's card, your only major arcana. Only Temperance in the Lover's card. Have patience and love. Have patience and wait. This could be about someone you're waiting for to give their heart to you, or you're waiting for the right time to make your move towards someone or something like that. But this is about you having that patience, right? Waiting for the right time, the right moment to make it work, to make it happen. And I think when you do that, you'll make it work. You'll make it happen. Okay, Cancer. Good luck to you. I love that was your reading. And if you would like to get an astrology reading, a personal tarot reading, or any of my other types of reading, come follow me. Come visit me at Astrology, alookinside.com. That's Astrology, alookinside.com, and visit my shop, and that's where you'll find all the different readings I offer and other things. Okay, much love to you. Many blessings to Cancer. Okay, so we are on to this last one. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, 1 second. 1 second, and I will do this. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Thank you for your patience with me. Okay. I just had to take a moment and do that. Okay. So we're on to the last sign of the zodiac tonight, and that is the wonderful, amazing, ever vivacious sign of Leo. Leo is definitely one of my favorite signs of the zodiac because they are so original. They are, my mother was a Leo, so I have a soft spot in my heart for Leo. So let's see what divine spirit wants us to share with the sign of Leo. Let's see what cards come out for Leo. Show me divine spirit. Oh, there we are for Leo. Show me the message for Leo. I grabbed that and I feel bad that I did because it didn't turn over, but that's okay. These popped out. I guess they really want to make sure I see them. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Leo's cards are really truly popping. It's crazy. And I see a couple more right here. We go. So here we go. This is Leo. They actually had a couple of extra cards here. I took them because it's the last reading of the night. So the first card we have is the Knight of Staves. And if you look closely, you can almost see that this is about you traveling, Leo. This is about your movement. You know, the Knight of Staves indicates that you're moving from one place to another place. And the staves is action. It's like your passion. It's like whatever you're passionate about, you will move toward that passion. If this is about travel. I mean, but it's about you moving toward what you're most passionate about, where you put that fire and energy. And next is the Empress, and she is also very passionate because she is filled to the brim with ideas. When I see the Knight of Staves crossed by the Empress, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, the creativity, the creations, and you're Leo. Some Leos might be pregnant, Lord, I'm so sorry. Some Leos might literally be pregnant. And I sense if you are, you might be worried about money if that is the case. I just think some Leos are worried about money anyway, not realizing that they are the creators of their own success, like that you have this creativity at your fingertips. I also want to let you know that when you work with other people, Leo, it's going to lead to your success. So if you've been trying to do everything on your own, feeling like this, making no money all by yourself, this is saying, no, get yourself a team of people that can work with you, who have the same goals as you. Your success is the same as their success. And then you will have victory together. This King of Coins is leading to money. This is the money. And I believe that this is all that money. I think when you're patient, it leads to money. When you are patient with yourself, it leads to your financial gain. But you have to have patience. And look, it's the Queen of Coins right after that. So you have the King of Coins. It says be patient, and then there's the Queen of Coins. And I love that because that's a couple, and that also is indicative of money. Okay. And here's the King of Swords right after that. I love that because this is about you having the information that you need. It's about you having the finances that you need. It will help you to make the choices that you need and choose the direction that you have to go in that is going to be most beneficial to you. And this is your judgment. This is it. Like, I got 2 extra cards, but really it ends with this judgment card. Figuratively and literally, because I think this is the 10th card. So, I mean, I feel like when you make your choices and you make those choices with passion, you take the time to use your passion when you make those choices, then you're going to go in the way that your heart wants to go, that it's the best way for you. You had 2 extra cards, and I'll read them together. It's the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. This is about you discussing things, maybe getting in phone calls about something that might make you emotionally fulfilled. Maybe you making an offer about something that might make you emotionally fulfilled. Maybe getting an offer for a job or an offer from someone, a romantic opportunity. But this is about you trying to find that emotional fulfillment in this lifetime. Just not settling for what doesn't feel good in your spirit, in your soul. And I feel like when you do that, it's definitely going to be a benefit to you. Maybe this has to do with a relationship, because you had the King and Queen of Coins in this reading. And the King and Queen of Coins is an indication of a couple that is really a pretty solid couple. They are really ambitious. They might work together. They definitely have mutual ambitions, and they want to be successful. And so you might be in that type of relationship, or you aspire to that type of relationship where it's solid. Like, no matter what's going on, that relationship is solid. So if you had questions, say, about a relationship, whether or not it was real, or if that person was decent, or if you could trust them, I would think with those cards, I would say probably yes. And also, I think when you have meetings with your old friends and your family, I think when you have your your relationship, your lovers, meet your old friends and family, I think that's going to really help things out a great deal as well, and really break the ice, I think, between you as a couple. Now, you had 3 major arcana in this reading, only 3. You had the Empress, you had the Temperance card, and you had the Judgment. And I sense that this is going to be, you're highly creative. You might even be pregnant. You might be pregnant literally with new ideas. And of course, you have to wait for that. But you might be pregnant with ideas that you have to wait to come to fruition as well. So just because you've created it or created the idea, don't expect it to, bloom overnight. It might take time. And just know this is your judgment. You're going to win. This is the end of whatever your struggle is. So, once you accept that and know that, that's wonderful. Puts you in a whole different place, doesn't it? It's because it's going to lead to your success. So just remember that. And keep that in mind whenever you start to, question when your success will come. It'll come when it's meant to come to you. But you continue to be creative and to create your masterpieces, and eventually your success will be here. Okay? Much love to you. Many blessings. And if you haven't already done so, be sure to follow me at Astrology, alookinside.com. That's Astrology, alookinside.com. You can visit the shop there, and you can find the different types of readings I offer there. Okay? Much love to you, Leo. And much love to anybody who listened in with me tonight as I did these readings for the astrology signs. And it's been my pleasure to do these tarot readings, and these should be good until at least the 23rd, 24th of September, okay? Much love to everybody. Many blessings. Bye.